Hi, I'm Stacy Small. I graduated from Newhouse at Syracuse in 1991, and I'm the president of Los Angeles-based Elite Travel International.
So Stacy, when you were sitting in the hallowed halls of Newhouse, did you see yourself doing this? Was this kind of a lifelong dream for you, or tell me?
No, I always wanted to be a journalist, and I, through an alumni connection, got a job at a travel magazine right out of college and worked as a reporter and a travel journalist for 15 years before starting my business.
One thing that I've noticed about you, and it's the way we connected, is you use social media like no other. I mean, tell me about what that affects, what's that done for your business?
Oh gosh, it's actually like exploded my business. And as a former journalist, I really use it as an outlet and a way to connect and distribute information about hotels worldwide and connect with potential clients. And actually most of my clients now either work in technology or work in the social media world. So I use it to connect with people all over the world, and I think that no matter what business you're in, social media has got to be part of your strategy in order to succeed.
Your message to students, because you took a degree from Newhouse and did something that's totally not what you might expect to do with a Newhouse degree. So what were maybe some of the transferable skills you had? Kind of, how did you leverage that degree to be so successful at what you're doing now?
I think a lot of skills you develop as a young reporter, and being investigative and knowing how to ask the right questions and being a little fearless and not afraid to go after the right answer. Those are all things that are going to benefit you in any business, and you're not afraid to take risks. You've been out there, you've interviewed CEOs of companies, you know how to do things on a higher level. And any skills you develop as a journalist, you really can transfer to pretty much any other business out there.
And I think something that really counts for your business is networking. I know we sing the praises of networking to our students all the time, but what would you say to them about the importance of that, how you do it, what you found successful, things like that?
I just saw yesterday the new word instead of networking is connecting. The really important thing to do is connect with as many people as you can, engage in conversation, whether it's over Twitter, over Facebook, and then like you and I are doing right now, Kim, actually trying to get the opportunity to meet with people in person and sit down and get to know each other. So the networking and the connecting is only going to continue to expand your circle as you grow your business or pursue your dreams.
You must love what you do. Tell me about that.
I do. I love traveling. I get to travel all over the world. I meet amazing, interesting people. I book travel for some of the most cool, some of the coolest people on the planet, and it's just, it's really fun. There's a really big world out there, and if you can get out there and see it. So for me, getting to book travel and getting to travel all over the world is pretty amazing.
I mean, not only are you successful, but you're successful at running your own business, and that's something we talk to students about. Students who are entrepreneurs, who are starting their own companies.
Yeah.
I mean, it had to be hard at the beginning for you, right? I mean, it wasn't always smooth sailing, daisies and roses.
No, I learn every day. I read everything I possibly can. I read every issue of Forbes, Inc., Fast Company. I read everything online I can find about building a successful business and learning tips and philosophies. A customer isn't always right. Don't just focus on the money. There's some very basic philosophies that as you go from being a journalist, say, to a business owner, that you really have to study and continue studying so you can learn how to run a successful business.
What do you remember most about Syracuse, or what's the one thing you wish you could go back to?
I love the games at the Dome and sorority parties and just the whole fun life of it. But also my classes at Newhouse, I talk to people all the time, and I mentioned these amazing journalism professors that I had, but so those basketball games were probably one of the best memories.
And any message to students about what they should do now while they're in college to set themselves up for life after college, for when it's, every day paying bills and having meetings and, working your butt off? Yeah,
I think the earlier you can get started, the better. Get yourself a great internship, or try to connect with alumni who have interesting jobs that you think might be something of interest to you, and like I said, the sooner you can start that, the better, and just be prepared to be open-minded when you get out of college, and maybe your plan isn't going to be exactly what you figured, but try a lot of different things and use social media and connect with as many people as you possibly can.
Awesome. Stacy Small, at Elite Travel Gal on Twitter, right?
Yep.
All right. Thanks so much, Stacy.
Thanks, Kim and Cuse.